Hello, Conchetta. Just want to start off, sorry. I noted in your comments that I'm going to get to CC2 within the next couple days, and will not let this happen again, but thank you for being patient, and please always ask the questions if for some reason you've submitted a video and you're going to the client in a couple days and you don't have response. Just shoot me a text and say, hey, I'm about to walk in and I just wanted to ask a couple questions real quick. Overall, though, wonderful tone. I loved your prompting, board placement, really no complaints there. Again, prompts. I really liked your prompts for the doubles. And yeah, overall, I wish I had more feedback, but it was great. And I would just say that if he's doing really well and very little mispokes with the spells, then move on to greens, which will just help, test both of you and your relationship together. And always keep in mind, those spells are typically just for the warming up at the very beginning of the lesson, or if, someone seems super, super dysregulated, which also great job. I love how you noticed and implemented, lowering your tone, when he seemed dysregulated, and that he responded really well to that. Lately, I've been trying to do that a lot because I'm a very loud, kind of passionate person, but when I really whisper almost, it helps almost everybody, so that's good. It's tough, he's 11, so you have to keep in mind that the young ones, like 11 or younger, are always going to have a harder time keeping their body at the table. But, getting a puzzle thing that you said from Jess Sibley, or even there's paint by sticker where you match up the letters, and I've had a lot of guys enjoy that. And you can get some sticker books with larger stickers or smaller, depending on the fine motor. But, typically with my young guys, or really any age, I'll always, before I sit down with any client, just kind of give them the expectations. Like, hey, we're here for 30 minutes, we're here for 45, an hour. We're going to work on this lesson, and while I read, fair play if you need to roam the room or jump on a yoga ball or bounce or color or read a book, whatever you need to do for a body engager or fidget, feel free to do it while I read. And then when I'm done reading the chunk, I expect you to do 2 to 4 words. You can say a specific number, and then I promise after those 3 words, we'll go back into the next chunk, and you can have that little body break. But I want to really try and work for our full 30 minutes, and I'm going to time you, and we'll see how long you stay in the chair, and we'll just week by week keep improving that. Also, sometimes with my guys that are that kind of 11, 12 or younger, I might even say, we're here for 45 minutes. Let's aim for about 20 minutes of really good work with those 3 or 4 questions in between every chunk. And then at that 20-minute mark, we can stand up and do some purposeful movement. And my kind of go-tos for a lot of that purposeful movement break would either be, modified jumping jacks. Could be as simple as step your right foot out, left foot out, or if they have the coordination, both feet out, both arms up, arms in, feet in. Modified burpees. You can do wall push-ups, chair squats. Sometimes I even get some blue painter's tape and I put 2 X's on the wall and work on, cross body. Same goes with the tape. Sometimes I put the 2 X's on the floor so they have a target for their eyes and where their feet should be. You can do high knees. If that's going really well, you can do crossbody high knees. All depends on kind of the gross motor capabilities, but everything can be super modified, and it really helps doing those purposeful motor breaks because hopefully, because it's such a gross motor, that they can feel in control of their body and get a little more regulation and be ready to spell after the break. And what else? Yeah, I think that was it. Really the only thing that I would have liked to see more of is just more time spelling. I think with this submission, it was like 8 minutes and 40 seconds, and then you sent me another minute or so clip. So technically you did make it to that 10-minute mark, which is great, but I would, try and get at least 15, ideally 20 minutes. It can be multiple clips, but that way I can give you even more feedback. And yeah, just keep it up. I really, 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 really was super impressed with your tone and prompting and board placement. Shoot me a text if you have any questions. Thanks.